Moving on to race number 4, and the fourth on the programme then at Happy Valley is over 1,200 metres once more. It is another Class 4. Champ Patrol head to the field. Casper founds Alfie Chan with a £7 Clare. Tom Score drops in class. Phenomenal combo will regress from start 1 to start 2. Everforce seemingly improved. The debutantes, Noble Boys, Sacred Giant and Wind Tech make their debut here. Peak to Peak should roll from barrier number 9 and get down to Happy Tango, also with some speed from barrier number 7. As far as Chung Fry is concerned, it's one of the first starters, Sacred Giant. Cigar Buddies being the other one, Mark, for Ricky Yu. Matthew Poon ride him from barrier number 3.
The story of the night so far. Another good tempo here, Andrew, with Happy Tango and Peak to Peak heading forward. Everforce from the 1 gate in a perfect spot. Phenomenal combo. Champ Patrol, he led up last week. Barrier 6 this week on the 7-day backup, 3 wide in front of Top Score. On debut as Noble Boys around Wind Tech, and then a couple of pairs back to Romantic Drove and Sacred Giant, Paul.
Phenomenal combo is very good on debut. Not so good second start, but he's third up now, so we'll keep an eye on this horse. He's got a nice barrier draw, barrier 5, and he's fit after those 2 runs. His work has been good, and he's had plenty of it as well. Phenomenal combo. Sacred Giant, one of the first starters. He's 11.49 pounds. He's had 5 trials to get him ready. Tony Picone, he's one of the sons of Sacred Falls we have up here. He's another one that's going to find it difficult, though, I think, from barrier number 11 on debut. And Peak to Peak's been in great form this season. Even a couple of even sectionals. Another one that's had the limited starts, only 3 of them, but his last 2 starts have been pretty good. He's drawn a little bit awkward in barrier 9 as well.
All right, we'll have a look at some of the debutantes again in a moment or so. Let's start off with a horse that's our current favourite, and this is Everforce. Mark, 2 starts, 6th on debut. They've all been over the 1,200 at Happy Valley behind Noble Birth, then 4th last time out to Nordic Warrior.
Barrier 4 and barrier 9, he's got the ace this week. Zach Pert and Denny Shum combined, they win 1 in 5 when they team up, Paul, and from barrier number 1, he's certainly going to get his opportunity on the improvement he showed. Yeah,
really nice run from him, wasn't it? He's had those 2 runs now and only beaten a short distance there, so he looks good.
OK, what about Peak to Peak then, Paul? Halaku Knight also engaged in this. He's still a 14-start Hong Kong maiden. Who's the pick of these?
Yeah, I like Peak to Peak. I think Halaku Knight's had plenty of starts here in Hong Kong. He always looks good in the morning. He's one of those ones that catches your eye, but look, he hasn't done anything on race day. He's a very hard horse to handle. But Peak to Peak, I think he can run a really nice race in this.
A little bit like Everforce. Peak to Peak has got better and better with each start, beaten 3 1/4, 2 and 1.5, so he's going the right way. OK, of the debutantes then, Mark, we're going to have a look at Noble Boys, who's trialling here at Happy Valley. He's had 4 trials in total, winning his most recent one. It was an impressive trial winnings out of the Douglas White barn, Carris Teton rides. However, as good as the trial win was, Paul, a lot of the horses behind him are Class 5s. We saw this trial earlier. Fantastic Fabio, Who's Horse, Great Harvest, Tiger Glare. They're all Class 5 horses, so on that, left him out.
Yeah, I've left him out as well. 11.96 pounds for him. He's had those 4 trials you mentioned, but I'd like to see what he can do on race day.
Yeah, here's the shortest of the 3 debutantes there at 16 to 1, Sacred Giant at 70 and Wind Tech over 50 as well. So what are your thoughts here, Paul? Yeah,
look, the horse I'm going to go for here is number 4, Everforce. This is Zach Purden's Mount Barrier number 4, only beaten 3/4 of a length over the course and distance last time. 3rd up now, I think he's ready to win. Peak to Peak in there for 2nd. He's another one who's had limited starts. I'm going to give Romantic Trove a chance as well. I didn't mind his 3rd behind Super Axiom 2 starts ago. He's drawn wide. I think we'll see an improvement from him. And Cigar Buddies, a horse who's won a recent trial at Happy Valley and comes here for the first time. So I didn't want to leave him out as well. 4, 9, 10 and 11.
Same first 2 as Paul, 4 and 9 on top, 4 with a better draw. They're both going the right way with their racing. Phenomenal combo goes in for 3rd. He ran 11th behind Momentum Galaxy. Found to have some mucus in the system, so a genuine excuse for that. And 5, Halaku Knight, 5th behind Universal Go-Go. He'll be lurking not too far away, but is a 14-start maiden. 4, 9, 3 and 5.
We've all got the 4 and 9 as our cue there in race number 4, which is the first leg of the 6 up as well, which means the next up for us is race number 5. It's the first leg of the Triple Trio.